but you can share your Facebook post on Steem. And you can share your Steem post on Facebook.
So now the money is mainly generated only inside the Steem members.
Yes. So if you are not a member of Steem, you can't actually give me money. You have to have a registered account so you can like my post and make me earn. Steem.com is free.
Any referral link?
No.
No referral link.
Interest.
It's free. You know, sir. When I started this lecture, I told you that your identity is worth money. Now, I told you that it's free, right? It's actually not free if you look at it. But there's an amount of Steem that is delegated to your account every time. Because for you to participate in the Steem platform, you must have Steem. But Steem actually gives you Steem for registering. And they are giving you that, they are telling you, welcome and thank you for giving us your identity. There's a way to register as an anonymous user. But for you to register as an anonymous user, you need to send in a little amount of Steem. So for using your identity, Steem is saying, okay, I'm paying you for your identity. That's why it's free. Yes?
Can we post anything?
You can post anything, it's uncensored. Facebook is censored. Do you know that there are some posts you will make and Facebook will delete them? But Steem is based on the fact that we do not need only one source of truth. And guess that's what the blockchain is all about. Yes. Blockchain is anti-corruption. So it uses the wisdom of the crowd. There are certain people that have gone to Steem, yes?
Do you accept videos?
Yes, yes. And this is the beauty of the beauty of the Steem blockchain. I said right now there are over 100 apps being built on the Steem blockchain. There's a Twitter clone on Steem, it's called Zap.
Video for them.
There's a Twitter. Thank you. I've uploaded a video in this picture. This was my last. Can you enlarge it? There's a Twitter clone on Steem, it's called Zap. There's a Instagram clone in Steem, it's called Steem Shot. There is a Facebook clone in Steem, it's called busy.org. There is a YouTube. There's a YouTube clone in Steem, it's called DTube. Now, all these apps, they are independent of each other, but they are all connected to the Steem blockchain. So you, as a developer, you can build an app on the Steem blockchain, sir, and call it Cryptohub. And then whenever you write an article and somebody reads your article and likes it, the person will get Cryptohub coin. Or right now, we have not launched Smart Media tokens, but whenever somebody likes an article that you write, you get money. And you can reward your followers by liking their comments. Any other questions?
I just got a lot to bring me into Steem, and I think officially I have to announce my entrance into Steem.
Now, there are so many things to talk about in Steem. I don't even know, but I believe that your questions are going to. Any questions? Yeah.
So now you said you register online.
Yeah.
Steem.com.
Yeah.
Now, how do you make your withdrawal?
How do you make your withdrawal? Okay. Can you? Okay. Is this my? Okay. This is my. Okay. But please click on this. Click on this, please. Okay. Sorry. Click on this. I want to show you my wallet right now. I told you everybody can see everybody's wallet in Steem. You can see all the transactions that I have made from day one. Why did I do it like that? Transparency. So nobody can come and tell you I have $1,000 and he's lying. Please can you click on wallet? So he's logging into Steem from his computer. Just scroll. So you can see right now. Can you just So right now I have over 300 Steem. I have Steem Power. I have Steem Power. I have no Steem Dollar because Steem Dollar is hot cake right now. And then if you screw up, you can see all the transactions that I've made. I transferred 9 Steem to Bittrex. I received 7 Steem from Steem Lagos. I transferred 20 Steem to Honoramus. You can trace it to the very first transaction since I entered Steem. And you have to take permission from me, but you can't touch my money because it's cryptographically encrypted. Now, he was talking about doing business. Now, there are people that have done business. The guy that designed this this is my logo, this is my animated picture. He's a Japanese guy. I don't know him. Do you know how I paid him? I just liked his post. We had an agreement, make a portrait of me, and then when you make a post about it, and then I'll like it, I'll tell my followers to like it. And then just by liking this post, I pay him. Do you know if I have Steem power like Stellar Bell, I will never have to buy anything in the market. Because I'll just come to your post, you'll try to say, wow, I like this shirt, let me make a post about it. And then I like, do you understand what?
That means
everybody's a pretty
our
press.
crazy likes on Facebook should be paying us.
With Steem, everybody is a printing press. Every time you like someone's post, you print money. One of the problems that Dan Arima was trying to solve when he created the site was that Bitcoin mining consumes a lot of energy. So he was looking for an algorithm that would involve more human capacity. And you know the money that you actually mine with your sweat is more valuable to you. Now in Steem, everybody is a owner. I said there's no customer, there's no boss in Steem. Now with this 2,000 Steem that I have in my account, or 1,000 whatever that I have in my account, I am an investor in the platform. I have the platform. The reason why I'm talking to you, the reason why I came here is not to make profit. The reason why I came here is because I want Steem blockchain to grow. It's because I want you also to benefit from this opportunity, and because I want to build social capital. Because in Steem, your network is actually very literal. Because the more people you are able to influence, the more you are able to touch the lives of people, the more likes you get, the more money you make. Now, there's something I want to, because we have many investors here and guys that are interested in trading. Now, there's this thing I believe, when you are investing, you have to consider cash flow versus capital gains. There are some investments that you can make that will only give you capital gains. But I can assure you that if you invest $100,000 in Steem today, you may never ever have to withdraw it. Because from that, your $100,000 in Steem power, you'll be printing new Steem every day based on your participation. At the end of the day, when the network grows and the price of Steem goes to the moon, the price of your $100,000 will go to the moon as well. But besides that capital gain, Steem is one of those cryptocurrencies that can actually give you cash flow. That in order for you to reap your reward from Steem, you don't even have to withdraw it. You can make now with the cash flow I'm getting from Steem right now. There was a time that my cryptocurrency portfolio was zero. This was several months ago. It was zero, nada, zero. But this week alone, I've been able to accumulate. This week alone, from my withdrawals in Steem, I've been able to accumulate $1,000 in Bitrex because of the surge in the price of Steem dollars. So that's $1,000 that I made by doing what I would have done in Facebook anyway for free. You know what I was saying? Let's start with the key question. So if you want to register, registration is free. Steemit.com. There's no referral link. The only thing that that you can do for me and you can do to help yourself is you can create a WhatsApp group, have a community, because it's when you have a community that you actually know people. I can invite you to my WhatsApp group so that when you make a post, you share the link, and then you meet other people during Steemit, so that you will not just go as a loner. Because when I went into Steemit, I was alone. I thought I was the only Nigerian doing it. So I had to be relating with white men, commenting on people's posts, liking posts, and contributing to the society. But you can leverage on the fact that we already have a Nigerian community and we have Stack. Stack is Steem Accelerator of one of the things we want to do. Right now we have free Wi-Fi. I'm sorry I didn't say this earlier, but we have free Wi-Fi. This is one of the things we want to do. So if you Stack 500, that's the password. So you can, that's free browsing. Stack 500. So wow. Courtesy of HMI, let's start with it. He is the visionary founder of Stack. And one of the things we are set to do is to help the society, because we realize that this platform can actually be used for great good. Now imagine the kind of influence that someone that like Joao Files will have in Steem. That guy that in God, he doesn't post. Anytime he likes a post, he gets $170. The $170 is not coming from his wallet, but he has a lot of Steem power. He has accumulated a lot of Steem power. imagine that kind of power gets to the wrong hand, sir. That. Now imagine that kind of power also gets into the good hands. That we can actually reward good content. Let me just tell you the power of influence. There was this guy in Steem that came and he was uploading child pornography and he was making money from it. And then Stella Bell saw this and she was disgruntled. And she went there. In Steem, as well as you can make money from people liking your post, you can also lose money from people flagging your post. So if you've made, let's say, $100 in a post before, and then someone with a high power comes and like it, and dislike it or downvote it, it reduces the amount, and if people keep downvoting it, so Steem uses the wisdom of the crowd to reward members. So someone can actually say this post is not worth $100. What did you write here? And give you a downvote. So do you know what we did to the guy, child pornography guy? We started flagging his posts. Anything he posts, flag. Stella Bell started flagging him and invited all our followers to do the same. And right now, they flagged him till his reputation was 0, and he was, whenever he posts, nobody sees it. Now, that's one of the things you can do with Steem. You can use it to influence your society. And that's why what we at Stack, we want to actually help the Nigerian population with cryptocurrency education and partnering with projects, cryptocurrency related projects, to help the growth of community. And one of the things we do is anywhere we go, we give free Wi-Fi. That's part of our corporate social responsibility. We believe that there's no Wi-Fi in Nigeria. The Wi-Fi we have in this country is whack. Yes?
You need a VPN.
VPN to do what? I'm not a very technical person. Virtual private network to do what? No. It's the way you do on Facebook now that you like. But you know there's a you like. Okay, the downvote. The downvote
like dislike now.
Is dislike. You know, in Facebook you can like, you can love, you can laugh. But the thing is only like and dislike. So downvote and upvote, yes?
Why is asking for VPN is because of users of things like Fiverr, Upwork. It doesn't require it.
Doesn't require.
Yes, the website is open to everybody in every country, so you don't need to have a specialized US-based or UK-based VPN.
And there's this thing in Fiverr that the image of Nigerian has been bastardized.
Yeah.
That you cannot use your Nigerian. In Steem, so far so good. The Nigerian that came here first presented Nigerian well. In short, there's a guy in Steem surpassing Google. He's building a site in Steem. He's building something in blockchain called Steem Gigs, and Steem Gigs is going to disrupt Fiverr. So if you are a Nigerian in Steem, you carry yourself with pride and esteem, because the Nigerians that went there before you, they have built a strong name for the Nigerian community, and they have built integrity. Yes.
Can you run adverts to your video, like Facebook ad?
No.
To your Facebook.
Of your posts.
Yeah.
Steam.
Yeah.
Can you copy the link and
Like promote it. Yeah.
No,
you can
not
do
on,
that.
not
No,
on
but
Steem,
why would you?
to Facebook, yeah.
You can, because me, Facebook is basically a dumping ground for my Steem related posts. Anytime I post, I dump it. Anytime I see something I like or Steem, I share it on Facebook. You know. So that's it. Any more questions? Yeah. Of supply. Total supply. You can check that at Common Market Hub. Okay. Yes. More Steem power by participating in the platform. Like
Or
I said,
investing.
you can buy Steem power if you want the shortcut. You know, you can just use Steem to buy Steem power. Actually, the only difference between Steem and Steem power is that Steem power is locked up for 13 weeks. So Steem power is like an investment in Steem that you cannot withdraw. If you want to withdraw Steem power, if you have $13,000, they are going to pay you $10 every week until 13 weeks. So it's like an investment in the platform, and that's one of the principles of Steem. Long term instead of short term. So there's no way of actually dumping Steem. Stella Bell has $100,000 in Steem right now. She can't dump it. If she wants to dump it, it has to be $100 a week, and everybody will know because everybody will be seeing the wallet. You know, so Steem is designed in such a way that if you are going to succeed in Steem, you need to have the long-term success of yourself and the platform in mind. Yeah, so the only difference between Steem and Steem Power is that Steem Power is locked up, so you can't actually transfer it, but Steem you can transfer it from one user to another. And the Steem dollar is a stable currency that is pegged to the USD that we can spend, and use as a means of transaction. So the Steem, if you look at the economic system, this is actually a very deliberate system. If you look at the way things were before this current economic system, we had gold, which was backing the USD. So our Steem now is like gold, which is backing the Steem dollars. So the Steem now, the gold has value, which is used as jewelry. Steem has value, which is used as what? Self-esteem. It's used as esteem. You can use it to influence. Steem is something that is used as influence with content sharing platform. And then we have a currency that is backed by the USD. So if you look at this design, it's bound to disrupt. Any more questions here?
Why I asked you about the supply of Steem because I never see Steem.
Yeah.
I've seen Steem usually on the internet exchange. I want to know if it's a different
Steem and Steem dollar are different cryptocurrencies.
two different
Yeah, they are two different cryptocurrencies, but they are used in Steemit.
Steem
Yeah, they are used in Steemit, and any other application that is built around Steem. It could be Facebook. Yeah. Yes, there is an app, Steem, or Steem. So it's on. So I don't know. Maybe I'll drop my number if you want more. If you have more questions, my number is 081 31 94 0093. So maybe you can also okay. So 081
Give them some number too.
31 94 0093. Content is king. Don't give it away for free. Okay, so that's all.
Give them Sam's number.